What is up, guys? Welcome back to New Gen Plus. If your PlayStation library is looking a little dusty, April is officially here to save your SSD. We are breaking down the PS Plus Essential lineup for April 2026, and I promise you this month is absolutely stacked with heavy hitters. From brutal dark fantasy challenges to legendary action-adventure classics, we've got the full scoop. Today, we're talking about the official April lineup, and you won't believe the massive surprise we've got at the end of this list. Let's dive in. Kicking off the PS Plus lineup for April at number 3 is the 2023 Dark Fantasy Action RPG, Lords of the Fallen. This is arguably the heavy hitter of the month, dropping players into a sprawling, interconnected world as a Dark Crusader. If you are a fan of the Souls-like genre, there is a massive hook here that makes this an absolute must-download. It is all about the dual world mechanic. You are given an item called the Umbral Lamp, which lets you peer into or completely shift into the Umbral Realm, which is the world of the dead. This is not just a neat visual trick. It is completely essential for exploration. The Umbral Realm reveals hidden paths, bridges, and platforms that straight up do not exist in the living world, known as Axiom, but it comes with a massive risk-reward system. If you stay in the Umbral Realm for too long, enemy aggression and difficulty will constantly ramp up to hunt you down. Now, we do have to mention a common critique from the community regarding the game design, specifically the enemy density. A lot of players felt that certain areas were overcrowded, leading to frustrating gank situations where you just get swarmed by mobs in tight corridors. It can feel a bit overwhelming sometimes, forcing you to just sprint past encounters rather than organically engaging with the combat system. However, if you can push past those crowded corridors, the deep, challenging combat and the sheer atmosphere of shifting between the living and the dead make this a fantastic grab for your library. It is high stakes, it is visually stunning, and it is ready to punish you in the best way possible. Next up in our second spot is Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. Originally dropping in October 2024, this large-scale multiplayer action game serves as a massive crossover event for anime fans. You're dropping into Alfheim Online to fix some serious temporal anomalies, and the game brings 21 iconic characters from across the entire series into one place. The biggest selling point here is the ambitious 20-player online co-op mode. This is not your standard 4-player setup. You are engaging in massive, incredibly chaotic boss raids with 19 other players on screen. Each character is categorized into distinct classes like tank, rogue, and mage. You have a ton of room to experiment with varied team compositions and specialized skill sets to take down these massive threats. It is worth addressing the community critiques, though. Players have been pretty vocal about the game's repetitive grind loop. The core mission structure usually boils down to simply clearing waves of enemies before fighting a boss, which gets monotonous over time. Grinding for loot and upgrade materials can absolutely feel like a slog. But if you can look past the grind, the sheer scale of the 20-player battles is wild. It is a highly experimental, chaotic romp that gives you a great excuse to squad up with your friends and experience some over-the-top anime action on PS Plus this month. And taking the number 1 spot for April, we have a massive dose of gaming history with Tomb Raider I-III Remastered. Originally launched in early 2024, this collection bundles the foundational trilogy that practically defined the action-adventure genre. The absolute best feature here is the real-time graphics toggle. With a single button press, you can instantly swap between the original 90s blocky aesthetic and the newly enhanced visuals. It even works during cutscenes and loading screens, giving you a seamless way to compare the modern visual overhaul to the classic PS1 look on the fly. There is a bit of a debate in the community regarding how you actually move Lara, though. The collection introduces a modern controls option to make the game more accessible today, but many veteran players warn against it. Because the original level design and platforming puzzles were strictly built around classic tank controls, using the modern scheme can sometimes make precise jumps feel inconsistent or accidentally break the intended difficulty of certain sections. Still, having the choice is exactly what makes a remaster great. Whether you want to master the old school tank controls like it is 1996 or use the modern setup to casually explore Lara Croft's legendary origins and the new challenge mode, this is a phenomenal addition to your download queue. And that's our list for PS Plus April 2026, everything you need to know. Are you excited about this month's lineup, or were you hoping for something else? What did we miss? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the breakdown, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Here are some more videos of ours you can watch. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.